match day number 16 saw us travel to the capital, take on Arsenal and come away with 3 points, a clean sheet and a 2-0 victory. Pause and peruse the other results at your leisure. We'll get to the goals of the game. Arsenal dispossessed. Wrench to Davitashvili. Strides forward over the halfway line. Finds Weber. Ball forward to Esposito, edge of the area. Rifles in a shot with unerring accuracy and power to give Leeds United 1-0 lead. What a player. What a finish that was. Lovely strike. Love to see the net ripple. Great goal from a great player. Weber receives the pass. Ball forward. Great take by Esposito. Made space between the two defenders there. Found the corner. Great finish. Lovely little take. Set himself. Give himself room for the strike between the two defenders. And it absolutely shot into the net like a bullet, didn't it? Ashish. Almendra. Bordegaray. Esposito. Bordegaray. It's around the side, gets the cross in, and it's in the net. That's Alberto, isn't it? Alberto's on. Yep, replaced Esposito. It's my small editing screen again. But Alberto with a finish there. 85 minutes nearly on the clock. Bordegaray gets round the side of the defender, gets a good ball into the area, and the defenders can't stop the ball meeting Alberto's foot and finding the back of the net. 2-0 victory for my team. Goals in the 14th and 85th minute secured the 3 points, which we will happily take back to West Yorkshire. We had a good performance. As you can see from the shot count, it was a very productive day for my team, creating chances, and we managed to finish 2 of them off. So Kana has a new skill, which is gamesmanship, and then we get into match day 17, and back at Elland Road we thumped Southampton 5-0. Pause and peruse the other results at your leisure, and we shall get into the goals of the game, of which there were 4 in the first half. Southampton were feeling the pressure. They were under the cosh, completely under the cosh, as you can imagine with a scoreline like that. Kana's ball can't meet a Leeds shirt, but he picks up on it, works it to Ashish. Ashish under pressure from 3 defenders, dribbles round all of them and finds Aguila. Aguila gets to the byline, cuts the ball back. Bordegaray's there to bundle the ball in at the near post to give Leeds United a 1-0 lead. Some good work there by Kana to retrieve the situation initially, having given away the ball. And then Ashish under pressure from 3 Southampton players to have the feet and the balance and the skill to keep control of the ball and dribble away from danger. And then Aguila gets the ball to the near post. Bordegaray's there to meet it and put it into the net. 1-0 Leeds United. Get in. 19 minutes on the clock. Ball forward by Southampton. It's going to be picked up by Bordegaray to Esposito. Bordegaray makes the run on the overlap. Esposito finds him. Leeds shirts flooding forward for into the around the area, but that's come off a Southampton player, and that was a bizarre own goal. It loops up in the air, and James Ward-Prowse it is who gets the congratulations, if we can say that, from his keeper. Bordegaray got into the area, drilled the ball in low, can go absolutely anywhere, and indeed it did end up in the back of the net from that. It causes chaos, comes off limbs, back of the net. Ward-Prowse gets the congratulations, shall we say. Ashish Finds Kasunu. To Aguila. Back to Aguila. To Bordegaray. Bordegaray being closed down there. Turns and gives it to Kana, to Ashish. Back it goes to Quaresma. Quaresma to Eastwood. Leeds being patient. Della Vega on the far side is challenged by Walker Peters, but Della Vega comes away with the ball into the box, low. Bordegaray meets it. It's 3-0 Leeds United. 33 minutes and 3 goals there. All the threes. 3 points as well by the look of it. Bordegaray celebrates his second goal of the game. Della Vega did well to retrieve the ball, having been challenged very well there by Walker Peters. Good ball into the box by Della Vega, just behind Esposito, but found its way to Bordegaray and put it into the net for 3-0. Southampton coming forward, dispossessed by Oosterwolde. Oosterwolde, ball across to Kasunu. To Aguila. To Ashish. Flicked on to Almendra. Almendra looks for Bordegaray, but the Southampton player is first to the ball, but Bordegaray has dispossessed him. What is going on with the Southampton player's header? What a save that is! And it's in the net on the rebound by Esposito. What a save that was! I was just commenting on the Southampton players who seem to, they win the ball and then they're caught in possession just as soon as they've won the ball. What is going on with them? They need to wake up. But it's 4-0. What a save that is. Clawed out by the keeper, but only as far as Esposito. Good ball into the box from Bordegaray. Della Vega meets it with a powerful header. Keeper makes a great save, but unfortunately only to the lurking Esposito, and it's in the net, and it's 4-0. So we're into the second half now. 54 minutes on the clock. Kana with the ball. Across to Aguila, to Bordegaray. Bordegaray under pressure. Chooses to try and get the ball into the box. Headed away, picked up on by Leeds. Almendra to Oosterwolde. Della Vega's made the run into space, and Oosterwolde plays the ball so that Della Vega can get there. Della Vega to Oosterwolde, and back we go centrally to Ashish. Ashish turns on the edge of the area, tries a shot, it comes in off the post, beats the keeper down low to his left. Back of the net, 5-0, 57 minutes on the clock, and Ashish registers in the second half. 4 goals in the first half, 1 in the second. That is the 5 goals on the score sheet. There's a couple more bits, interesting bits to show in this match, we'll get to in a bit. Let's have a look at Ashish's goal. Edge of the area, typical stuff from me, roll around, find the back of the net. So this happened. Oosterwolde, ball into the box. Esposito's there, and I'm thinking, surely 6-0. Surely, what went wrong? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what went wrong. This looks interesting. Interesting. So the defender's got 2 feet off the ground. And I don't know if you could see that. We're going to have a closer look at it anyway. But his right leg, as we look at the defender, who's in a very unusual position in the air, his right leg goes through Esposito's leg. You can see it there. That's what I'm showing now. Just having a look at this. It goes through Esposito's right leg, right through it, completely through it, and it goes into his left leg as Esposito is, hopefully going to be putting the ball in the net, and he's not allowed because the game's registering some contact on Esposito, which should obviously be a penalty, but the game's saying no. No, Southampton defended that fairly, apparently. So we're up against a bit of cheating in this match. The other thing to show, because I haven't been showing this, and Andy Yar has been making some good saves here and there, but he does well on this free kick. It's not quite postage stamp, but it was still a decent save from Andy Yar, and I just sort of point that out because in the games where I've been showing the goals, Andy Yar has been doing impressing me quite well. And if there's any saves from keepers that are, like I showed the double barrel one, I don't mind showing stuff like that. Because last season it was just all the goals, wasn't it? There's all the stats anyway. So that was interesting. We should have had a penalty. Perhaps it should be 6-0, but it's 5-0 anyway. And we get some news about Aguilar's role change, and we can get into a game against Swansea City, who beat us last season 2-1. And they really put a spanner in the works for our title challenge, but this time we have a 1-0 victory at their ground. So the only goal of the game, came quite early on. Eduardo Quaresma gets the ball forward to Kikul. Kikul finds De La Vega, and De La Vega finds Raskin. Raskin turns and gets the ball diagonally square. Eventually it finds its way to Yuri Alberto, swivels, turns and dispatches it into the net with great aplomb. And he runs across to celebrate, coming up to 4 minutes on the clock. And Alberto puts Leeds into a 1-0 lead, which turned out to be the only goal of the game. It was a very decent strike. Swansea defender in close attendance, as you can see, and 2 Swansea players there closed him down when he took the ball, so you can see what Swansea were like. They really pressed us. That's why there was only one goal in the game. They made it quite difficult, but we got the early goal, and that's all that mattered in the game, really. Have a look at the stats in a bit. Even Stevens on possession, but you can see there that we had the shots. We were making our possession count. And we get a bit of news, and I shall see you for the next one. Take care.